Chapter 6, Reckoning at Dawn. At dawn, the town gathered at the feed store, and there were no more easy answers. Sheriff Kline wanted mobilization, the church wanted fasting and prayer. Mara wanted to burn the lab to the ground. I stood in the middle of them, and it felt like standing on a stage with all the lights turned on and the script gone. I confessed. I told them what I had seen and what I had found in my own body. I didn't hold back the part about feeling the teeth. The confession was a kind of exorcism, except that an exorcism presumes a demon that can be expelled. This was biology and will, and it would not be spoken out like a ghost. They looked at me like I was the final page of their neighborhood story. Some spat. Some cried. Mara hit me and called me a monster. Then she kneeled in the dust and looked up at me, and her hands were not accusing anymore but pleading. "There has to be a way to end it," she said. There are always ways, I thought, that require a kind of cruelty to end cruelty. I had the lab ledger, the tape, and a knowledge of the modifications. The village had pesticides and a great many traps. We could try to catch whatever walked at night, put it into a cage built for a man but strong enough for a thing. But would that stop the hunger in us who were touched? Would that stop me? Night fell, and with it came the animal call that had become the town's new weather. We waited with torches, with guns, and nets improvised from feed sacks. The first figure that stepped from the treeline was not quite human in the way a burnt painting is not quite the original. It moved too quickly and tilted its head as if listening. The net snagged its arm, but it tore through the cloth like a question through paper. I stepped forward because someone had to. I unclipped a rope and looped it around the creature's neck. Not a man's neck, not a beast's neck, but something between. For a second it looked at me with familiar eyes, and I saw the shadow of my brother in that look. There was recognition there, panic and pleading, as if the thing trapped had part of a person behind an appetite it could not fully own. We did not bring anything back to the lab. We did not try to dissect what we could not know how to unmake. At dawn the town burned the outer rooms of the lab, the rooms that contained the vectors, the notebooks, and the cages. Fire is a tidy destroyer. It rearranges the past into ash. In the following weeks, Hollow Ridge learned to live with new limits. They kept doors locked, children indoors through dusk, and they spoke less of the nights. I left again, this time not in disgust but with a hollow understanding. The beast within can be stilled by daylight and by confession, but it sleeps in the bones of a place and in the choices of men who thought they could make survival a commodity. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, give the video a like, leave a comment, and share this video with friends.